Good morning, guys. How are you? Yes, this is a look of a woman who's been working some very long hours this week, and I'm absolutely exhausted. It's funny. I got up in time, but I had no idea that I've left the house super late. So now I'm going to try and get a train so I can catch my tram to get to work on time. But I just thought I'd come here to say good morning and to give you an update. So, what's happened since the last time I spoke to you? Okay, so I've had my showcase. That's all done. Got my grades and everything, but I already decided that I wasn't going to go back to the acting school. It just felt time for me. I'd always said I'd go up until the showcase, and then that would be it. The thing with acting is this: you don't actually necessarily need to go to school, although I would always advise people to go and get as much training as you possibly can. When looking at your acting CV, what they always look at is to see, are you keeping your skills up to date? So if you're doing like a 3-month stint here, or one acting school working on one particular element of acting, and then another month here, and so on and so forth. So long as I can see you're consistently keeping your skills sharp, you're consistently upgrading your skill, they're fine with that. So I just felt it's time for me to come out of there, just like really actually now start trying to locate the work. I can pick up the skills along the way, I really can. So I'm not going to go back. So my last day was last week Thursday. Like, it definitely felt like time. Like when Tuesday and Thursday came this week and I didn't have to log on, I was so relieved. So I knew it was time for me to move on. Apart from that, I hadn't really had my head in it for the whole year, actually. I've not been able to focus on that course at all. I'm not quite sure what it is. Maybe it's the fact that we were on Zoom and it's just too much or whatever, but I just was not able to focus. I wasn't able to really give it my all. So it was time for me to move on. I know going into other things at this stage, it probably will still be on Zoom with other courses and with other institutions, but we'll see, because some people still are meeting in small groups to do whatever, so we'll see. Is that 2 trains? Yeah. This is my train. I'll speak to you when I get on the train. So I'm on my train now. So yeah, it's just one stop. I can't believe woke up in. Yeah, almost rambling on with her announcement. So yeah, I'm on the train now, and I should get there in time. But yeah, so I know what my plan of action is for the next 6 weeks. It doesn't sound like a long time. It's not really a long time, but I've got to get some things done within 6 weeks. I'm going to start doing that after Christmas, realistically. So I'm looking forward to that. And I've been working some mad hours. I worked 10 hours on Tuesday, 10 hours on Wednesday. I couldn't do it yesterday because my body was just saying, we're going home. So I went home, and I feel like I've got my strength back. But I'm still a little bit tired because it's just really hard, really long work. But yeah, it's only for a little while, so I can do it. But that's everything, so yes. It's so funny. I changed the title of my YouTube channel to the Over 40s Lounge. I'm thinking, yeah, I don't like the name. I've changed the channel's name like how many times? It's ridiculous. But Over 40s Lounge, I'll see how I feel about it. But I'm just thinking, it doesn't quite fit with what you're doing. So we'll see. But yeah, so next week, if all things stay the same, I'm going to be filming at the studio every day next week. Unfortunately, they take your phone right at the gate, so as soon as you come in, there's a line you've got to give your name to show that you got there on time, and then you're going straight to hand in your phone. So we'll be able to give you any of that footage, but I can maybe give you little updates of what's been happening each day without incriminating myself in any way, shape or form, mentioning the production, because they're very, very hot on that. You must not say anything about anything. You can't say anything. But I'm just going to let you know I'm going down to a studio to do some filming work. Won't be able to take any pictures. Won't be able to show anything anyway. But I'll just let you know how the day's going. So yeah, oh gosh. When I tell you I'm so sleepy. Any hoodles. So that's that. What else? Yeah, I did some Christmas shopping in the early hours of this morning. So that's 2 people's presents I've got. I tend to only really get for my family. Yeah, because it's cheaper. Everybody else gets a card. But yeah, I've got 3 more presents to get, which is not bad. I aim to be finished by tomorrow latest. But I should be finished by today. But I aim to be finished by tomorrow latest, so that will take care of everything. Or if not, by the weekend itself, because I'm not about running around in these mad people heaving streets. Did you see Oxford Street the other day? That's a madness. No way. No way, it's just not worth it. Everybody on here is almost like their songs. It's not a full train, but it's just funny. People just like kind of reclining, and you can tell people are tired. I am so tired. I'll be able to get my powder for my shake tomorrow. So, no, lie. I'll be able to get it on Sunday. So I need to get it in order to be able to make my smoothie. Otherwise, it tastes funny without it. So I need to get that, and that'll help. But I'm just so drained. I am drained. I hope I get to work on time. I really do. But if I'm going to be late, I'll be by a few minutes, so no one's going to really give me a hard time about it. I lost my pass, my identification badge. I don't know where I lost it. It's between where I work and home. Can't find it anywhere, so I've got to always turn up in the morning and show my passport. Even though the person who's on the gate works right beside me, she's not allowed to give anybody a blight. Every single individual has to show their identification, which is fair enough. So yeah, I've had to bring my passport with me every day, which I don't really like doing because it's such an important document, but there's no other way of me being identified. And she goes, what happens is sometimes they do tests, so they might send a plant and try to finesse their way in, and if you let them in, you're in very serious trouble. I'm talking about a woman who's on the gate. She was telling me this. That's why she has to insist that everybody, no matter that she knows them, has to show their pass or some other acceptable form of identification. So yeah. So we're now pulling up to, what time is it? I don't know what time it is. We're now pulling up to West Croydon. Oh gosh. Hope I can get a bus to my tram stop because I don't feel like running or walking. But yeah, that's just an update from me. So I hope you're all doing well. Have a great weekend, and I will see you again soon. Bye.